Hello everyone, Speedy Hedgehog Live here with a new video. Today I will be building a KFC restaurant, so let's get into this.
Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a modern KFC for all of your city building needs. I'm trying to make this build quite realistic, so I'm going to give you a little tour before we begin. I hope that's okay. We of course have a drive-thru, a pretty decent sized car park. We have a customer eating area and a customer opposite eating area. And reverse eating. This is where they poop. This is where one would order food. We have a food warming and drinks machine area. This is the opposite side of the drive-thru. And finally, this is the kitchen, leading out to the trash cans, which is where I belong. Self-deprecation. And remember, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please do remember to hit that like button. But that's pretty much it. Let's get started. Here is the amount of space required to make your modern KFC, a 42 by 25 block area, as represented by the white concrete grid on the ground, which I would always urge you to make if you are planning out your world. Here are all of the materials that will be using throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all those materials and enough of them as well. And now that we have all of our stuff, we can get started. Step 1, if you have made the grid, come all the way to the front left-hand corner of it. Count to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then inwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From this block, place 5 grey concrete going right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extend forwards by 2. 1, 2. Extend right by 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Backwards by 2. 1, 2. I want you to leave a gap in the ground or destroy 2 blocks in the ground. And then on the right of this, place 13 grey concrete going right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I then want you to extend that 13th block backwards by another 13, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. To which we then want to extend across the back of the build by 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Extend forwards or towards you really by 2. 1, 2. Extend to the right by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inwards by 2. 1, 2. And then extend right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can connect back to where we first started. So, this should look exactly like this. Perfect. So now that we have created this shape, we can start to refine it a little bit more. So I think that we're going to start with the part that sticks out. And I want you to grab your red concrete for this. The 2 outward corners of this part that sticks out, I want you to place 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Red concrete on top of the outward corners of this part of the build. On the right side, I want you to add an additional row of 6 on the inside, and then 2 black concretes, 1, 2, and 1, 2 on the left and right in this position. You can even add a little bit of black stained glass paint to the inside of one of those rows. Fill above and inside the 2 parallel rows of red concrete together, so just fill all of this in. We now want to extend the top of this backwards and join down to the back part of the build. So you can extend the top across as well, and we can join it into a nice big rectangular-ish shape. We're going to fill the back of the shape in, so this is going to be filled in using red concrete, just like this. We also want to fill these sides in to an extent, so we want to add red concrete where we have the rows of grey concrete to support it. So we don't just want to connect it together front to back, just, straight away. We want to fill on top and in between where we have the grey concrete, like this. We can also safely add a couple of rows of red, and when I say a couple, I do mean just 2. It might be a mistake to add 2, actually, but I think that we should be fine. Underneath the rows of red concrete that are extended backwards like this. So, filling the top of this in, we're simply just going to fill the top of this shape in using smooth stone. So that is going to be 1 row below the top. We're just going to fill the red part of this structure in using the smooth stone. So, there we go. Perfect. Now that we have done that, we should maybe consider what we're going to do for the rest of the build. So, we're going to come to the larger part first, and we want to take the front corner and the back corner, and we want to raise it up by 4 using smooth quartz block. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here, we want to, not here, there's hair in my food, I want a replacement. So here, we want to join these rows of quartz together using a row of quartz stairs, and then we want to extend the rows of quartz stairs across, and we want to join it to the red part of the build as well. So we want to create this really nice shape here using these stairs and the smooth quartz. Now, it's not quite ready because if we then add some smooth quartz slabs on top of this, it will look perfect. It will give us a really nice modern look, and it turns like a blank wall. It turns a bland wall into something that's just a little bit more interesting. One could say that they add 13 seasons/spices to it. So now that we have done this, we have to kind of mark out some windows. So to the right of where the doorway is, we're going to have a double wide row of quartz that just separates the door from the windows. So we're also going to leave a gap of 2, and then we want another double wide row of quartz, and then we want to leave another double row, and then we want to have a double row of quartz. So we just want to have something which should look like this. In the end slot here, I want to add 2 rows of red concrete. Actually, as a matter of fact, we want to have 2 rows of 2 to make it a square, and then we are going to encroach on this space just to the left a little bit, and we're going to add some red concrete in here to have a 2x3 rectangle. We're going to fill underneath this in using smooth quartz, and then we're going to have red concrete underneath the top of the horizontal row of quartz, so just underneath the stairs like this. Where we have the doorway, I want to use a black glass block just underneath the red. And then everywhere else for the other windows, I make it sound like there's loads and loads of windows on the front. There's not that many. We just want to have glass pane. So I guess we can now whip onto the side, and basically the side, we just want to separate all of the windows with a double wide row of quartz. So it's easier shown really than said, but if you just add a row of quartz on the left and right, and then just leave a gap of 2, then you kind of get the perfect pattern for the windows. And the windows are so simple that you can just place some red concrete at the top, and then fill in the remaining window area using some black glass paint, so that should look just fine like this. Okay, so moving on to the back of the build now. This is a little bit easier because we are just going to make the back of the build blank. This is for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're going to have a wall back here, so you're not going to see much detail at all anyway. And on top of that, I want like a seating bench. And if I have windows, it kind of messes that up a little bit. And on top of that, you'd just be staring at a brick wall anyway, or a red concrete brick wall. But regardless, add them in if you like. You can make them parallel to the windows on the front if you do see fit. As we come across to the opposite side of the build here, we kind of want to start off in the same way that we want to take the end corners of this side of the build. We want to raise them up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, using the smooth quartz, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we want to add these stairs. This will connect not only to the other smooth quartz, but it will also connect to the red concrete area as well. These stairs want to be placed regularly. We then want to place smooth quartz slabs on top of all of this, and honestly, I just find this effect so satisfying. I love how it looks. Hopefully you guys share my enthusiasm. So the next thing that we're going to do is, on the front, add an additional row of quartz here. We're going to add red concrete, and then we're just going to fill this in. So that's all there is to it. So just a nice little side window, kind of how we have everywhere else. We're not having side windows on the left and back. As I already mentioned, the back is rather bland, but giant brick wall, so it doesn't even matter. But on this side, something that I should actually consider is on the left side of the build here, there is actually an employee access door. It's right the way up at the back, so it's like here, and it's just going to be just a double wide oak door. You could even have a singular door if you wanted to, but for some reason we're kind of going with 2s in this build, with all of the windows and stuff, so we're kind of just going to leave it as is. So now that we have done that, I think that we're going to add the wall that I keep talking about. So the wall, very, very simple to add. It starts all the way over here on this left side, and it's made out of red concrete. We're going to stick it directly onto the outer boundary of the white concrete. It's going to extend across like this, and then I think that we're going to make it come in a little bit. Like, I'm not sure whether to leave some empty space, kind of like around here, right? So, I mean, in the original, the wall kind of hugs the back part of the build, and brings back out again. and then it just comes along the outer edge. So the end result of which, it will look a little bit like this, and I like the fact that it's a little bit more form-fitting. Like, it's not just a rectangular, it's not just like just a normal shape. I know that it's such a minor thing, but if you wanted to, you could fill this in with hedge, or it could be like a walk around. Like, it depends where you're going to be placing this as well at the end of the day. But we also need to fill the roof in now that we've kind of added that wall. And by the way, I did want some parts of the wall. Like, for instance, I want the right side part of the wall. So this part of the wall here, I want this to be double high. So I want 2 rows of red concrete. Again, it kind of renders windows here a little bit obsolete. And I want the wall to stop being double high when we get to this left side. So that's as far as I want it to go. I want the roof to be made out of smooth stone. Don't know why, just feeling it. And it's basically, it's wherever these stairs are on the outside, which is essentially like half a row below the roof line, that is where the smooth stone is going to go. And that's all there is to it. I mean, I don't know whether to add an additional row. Okay, so you can see that we're adding this now. I don't know whether to lower the ceiling an additional row inside of where we have like the red part of the structure, or whether to leave it. I don't know whether it's going to become a problem. Alternatively, I guess we could circumvent that. I don't think there'll be a problem if we do add an additional row underneath it right now, but maybe that's what we have to do, kind of just smooth things out a little bit. Or do we just leave it? Okay, guys, we're going to leave it, and if it becomes a problem, we'll just fill it in a little bit later. It's no big deal. We can just grab the material. So now that we've done this, another thing that I want to do above the drive-through window, it's funny how you remember things, I just want to add a row of smooth quartz slab just across the top of the drive-through window like this. We have a lot of, there's actually a pathway as well, so there is a double wide pathway that leads you from the entrance to KFC, the actual main entrance, and it just wraps around the side here, and it just comes all the way to the back, and it just allows people to park up, just allows them to get out of their car and just walk around the path without having to find the drive-through queue, basically. So we're just going to fill all of this in with smooth stone. I've tried to change the layout of this a little bit. Like, I've tried to go with a bit more of an unusual layout, and hopefully you guys like it. So, on the side of the build as well, I'm just going to add... Yeah, I think that we're just going to fill the entire side part of this building here using smooth stone. I don't think that we're going to add any more to the front, but, like, I want this chunk of...
Dylan Godden, PR, HQF9 Fix Gen DY of GI.
Hello, JJ. Guess where I'm at today?
What?
Guess where I'm at today?
Where?
Just
Oh, your mum's house.
wait.
Where's that?
That's my mum's.
Oh, okay.
How about we play Minecraft?
You can join my world if you want to.
Yeah?
I mean, I do have PlayStation Plus. So,
Yeah, we could go on your world.
yeah. But I'm on live right now.
Your survival.
No, I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait, I thought you would be at school.
School holidays.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hop on my world then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna log in. Be there about 5.
Okay.
So let me end the call.
I side here, I think I just wanted smooth stone, and then well, I mean, we could extend it like 2 rows forwards here, because this won't interfere with the actual, like, drive-through at all. So we could just have this. And I think that'll be just fine, and you can see that there's a little gap there. I want to have a row of 3, so 1, 2, 3. I basically want a little road, essentially, just in front of that KFC. And it's 3 rows wide, just to facilitate the movement of cars. So that sounds silly, because of course, you know, Minecraft doesn't have cars, but the typical width for a car that I made is 3 rows wide. So we would be able to, and you may even see in the thumbnail of the video, that a car can just like sit nicely in front. I'm trying to decorate my own city, Stream City. Feel free to check out live sometimes. Or check out the playlist. Stream City, I'm trying to make it look a little bit more organic, a little bit more alive. So by doing, oh, by the way, on the left and right side, we want to also, we want to extend the row of 3 grey concrete out onto the street or wherever it is that you have, you know, you've built your KFC. So I'm joining mine to the road. You might also be joining yours to the road, but equally so, you know, it might be somewhere else. You know, I might make this just a little bit wider as well. Like I might turn this 3 into a row of 4, because it's not a big deal to do that whatsoever. And then that way, I can have a hedge in front of this path. I don't have to encroach onto the path. And I can have a double row line of smooth stone. So, yeah, since this is specifically kind of like geared up to be a drive-through, like if you are going to place this in your city, it would be, but really you're going to want to connect this to a road. Like you could just remove the drive-through window entirely, but connecting it to a road is a bit more like intended for purpose, if you know what I mean. So there we go. That's looking pretty good. We'll decorate this in a little second as well. We can also add some. We can use smooth quartz for this, but white concrete I like better. We can add just a couple of lines here of quartz. It's actually a bit more vibrant, so I don't mind. And this is kind of just a zebra crossing, so a car would have to like wait for you to cross to get in, so that looks a little bit better. On the side of the build, I want to add some car parking spaces. So I'm going to need just a couple more different materials. I'm going to need yellow concrete, oak leaves, and I'm also going to need yellow carpet along with the grey.
So yeah, guys, this is my friend. That's my friend right there. Just coming, having a look at my world, as you can see. But all this stuff hope it doesn't destroy anything. See at a bus stop. Waiting for the bus. Oh, he's on. I'll put him as a member. Visitor. He's a member. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's going into the house. He's going into the house. He's going into one of these houses.
in the smooth quartz block. So now that we've kind of like figured out a pathway here, lining up with the corner of KFC, I want to have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dug out and replaced with quartz. Leave a gap of 3 and then another row of 6. A gap of 3 and then another row of 6. And then a gap of 3 and then we're going to have another row of 6 here, just like this. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, and then we can kind of like add a little bit of yellow concrete. So here, just on the sides, this is kind of just to give people who have a little bit more of a difficult time, or to have like either this could be like sort of like a disabled bay for people that have like trouble getting in and out of their car, or you could imagine it to be somewhere that one might leave a motorbike or something similar to that. So we've got our rows of 3 here, like this, and then we've got an additional row of 3, or alternatively we can also have the same thing on the end here. So instead of having the white line, I think I like that a little bit better. So yeah, I like that a little bit better. I think that looks a little bit cleaner. I want to add yellow carpet to the ends of the bays, just like this. But then does that, or alternate? I mean, we do have an alternate plan, which could simply be to add a wide bay in the middle, like this, right? So this would be a wide bay, and then we could. Why do I go into so much detail? It's stupid car parks. And then on the end here, we can still have the white line, which might be. I mean, you know, it's up to you. Like if you wanted to add, however you want to customize it. I suppose that this is a kind of like a up to you moment, really. But anyway, we're going to dig in between all of these car park bays, and then just behind them. It's still maintaining a row of 3, by the way, so it makes logical sense. I know that this is Minecraft. I know that it doesn't have to make sense. Like, we could just... I mean, this could be built in the sky if we wanted to. You know, this could be like a special helicopter KFC that only pilots are able to get to. But, you know, I like to make things make logical sense. So, like, as you're walking around, like, it's not jarring to be like, oh, that's weird. Like, how would you even get to that car? You know what I mean? So that's kind of like what we're going along with here. Like, you can get in all the car parking spaces.
That's... I think he's in McDonald's. No, he isn't. Where is he? Oh, he's having a look at my KFC.
We have the zebra crossings. You know, we've kind of got like the disabled spots and such. So we're going to have some oak leaves as well.
Oh, he's looking at my KFC up there. I'm gonna start a party with him. Start a party with my friend, so did the party, invite players, invite. He's looking at my KFC. Okay. Oh, we joined the party. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. Having a look at my city, I see.
Yep, I was looking around. It's looking good. I'm mainly
Where
impressed
are
of this
you?
subway though.
What?
I'm really impressed of this subway though, the way you've written it out.
Oh yeah, I also built a McDonald's here too.
Yeah, I see.
Get a Mackey's, get a Big Mac or something. Mate.
Yeah, I built this McDonald's before.
No, this is a KFC, that's a McDonald's.
Yeah, I know where that is, but I built this McDonald's before.
I know.
and I think I built this house here.
This house. Have you had a
Yeah,
look
I
inside?
think so. Yeah, I looked inside. Yeah.
Okay.
How about I build you a massive school?
Massive. Now,
Yeah.
thing is, I don't want it to be in the way of any of my things I'm going to build here. Maybe you could build it like over there or something.
Oh, I was gonna build a little road because it's gonna be a school. It's gonna be a school.
Okay, sure, but as long as you don't break anything, then we're good. I'll put you as moderator or operator.
Okay. I'm gonna find a video
Build.
from. Oh,
I'll put you as a member of my world. It
okay.
goes to three white concrete powder and 2 grey concrete. So, for example, I would place here, 2 here, and then you know what I mean. Okay. Build the road like I did over there.
Okay. What I'll do, I'll watch the road. I'll have a look at the road and see how it's built.
Okay. And then you can build your school. What kind of school is it gonna be?
It's a modern school.
Okay.
My mum built this school as well.
Okay.
It takes 30 minutes to build.
30 minutes, okay. Okay, are you gonna start building?
Yep. Now I've built the road. Could you pass me the blocks? Because I don't know what blocks it is.
Okay. Hang on, let me just chuck these items.
Looks like that sand. That sand.
Let me just pass you some blocks. Here you go. Here you go too. Just
Okay.
there we go.
It's supposed to have 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I meant have 2.
Well, once again, if you are stuck with anything, just let me know.
Okay.
And that way, we can have a big ass city.
Big ass city.
Yeah.
So, leaves, I'm thinking about planting them in the ground next to kind of like this spot here, and then a row of oak leaves kind of like leading to the entrance. Now, what that does is it helps to further, because it's such a stark contrast of concrete to leaves. It kind of helps to separate things a little bit, even more so than they did already. And then on the left side here, I like the idea of having leaves, replacing flowers, and then at the back of the build also same thing. So we can have leaves, and then we can place flowers in there too. We're rapidly approaching the point where we have almost done the outside portion of this build. So what we're going to do now is we are going to make... Okay, this isn't so bad to me in the sense because it's only 3 letters, so we're going to grab the loom red banners white dye. We'll also need light grey concrete, oddly enough, and it's moving towards slabs. So,
Is it 2 concrete powder? Is it 3 on all of it?
It's 3 white concrete powder and 2 grey concrete. So add another row of grey concrete. Hang on. Add another row of grey. Hang on.
I see.
Like I did it there. Now I'm going to trust you to build my city with me. Now
You can trust me. You know me since
I don't
primary.
want you to. Here's some rules I'm going to lay down. Do not break anything, because these builds took me a while to build.
I know. I've seen all your
And
streams.
make sure that you have fun and just build anything you want. As long as you don't build any near of my builds that I'm going to build. You can build there if you want. I don't know what I'm going to build there. You can build a school there. What kind of school are you going to build there?
It's gonna be a school Minecraft. It's gonna be a modern school.
Okay. I'm going to go continue building my KFC. Let me know what the school looks like once you're starting it, okay?
Done. So, loom, open it, first red banner in there, all the white dye, vertical row of white.
Okay, gotta make the sign for KFC now, so... No. Gonna make a K, so... And again, mate, if you're unsure how the road is laid out, take a look at some of the road I made, and just make sure that if you are stuck on it, just let me know. I can help.
Okay.
Thinking of adding some skyscrapers into my city soon.
On the FF, up to bottom, boom, KFC. Or CKF, I guess. CKF, I guess. Cool koala food. I don't know. So, we're going to place this in a couple of different places. So, where we have this row of 2x3 here, so we're going to have KFC. We're also going to have it. I'm considering where did I place this? To the right side of the drive-through window. You'll see that it doesn't center with the window, but it's kind of okay that it doesn't because it does center with the rest of the red part. And then we're going to make a sign on the left
Jaden,
side.
I wish my mum was here, because I reckon she'd have liked to see your builds.
Where's your mum?
She's at work.
Ah. Are you
Jaden,
impressed with my city so far? It's not a city yet. It's just a mini town.
But does this road look good? Do
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Like how you built?
Again, if you need to extend it a little bit more, then yeah. I'm thinking of adding some traffic lights as well to make it look realistic. Red Pillar Worth FB. What is that skin?
I made it.
Okay.
What do you think of my arm?
That's cool. Wait, are you gonna start building the school?
Yeah, I spent money on this skin.
Oh, okay. Well, are you gonna start building?
Yep, in a minute I just gotta build some more of the school. I'm gonna see how big it is.
More of the road, you mean?
Yes, my mum built this school on my world until I lost the account.
Oh.
So you basically just have anywhere along here, I would choose about 3 rows.
So what I'll need... Dark oak trapdoor, oak planks, sand bricks, dark oak door, bookshelf, smooth sandstone, polished diorite, is it? Diorite. A flower pot. Dark oak slab. Damn, that's a lot.
So hopefully, no mistaking. So now that
I am.
this, we have some flowers up.
Via PlayStation just joined my world.
I'll tell you what, we're actually missing 2 materials. 3 materials that will be quite handy. That I'm sure will probably help.
He's building a school.
One of those is
Alfie, you realise you can join me, right? Alfie, can you join me?
Third of which is the material that I almost forgot about.
Oh.
Right back into my mind.
Sorry guys about that, that was just my brother.
So
sorry about that, mate, it was my brother.
I know what your brother sounds like.
Don't look too hard.
I'm getting older now, do you know how old I am?
13.
No, I'm 14.
You're 14. You're
Yep.
14 last year then.
Okay, ooh. Okay, you're doing pretty well, mate. I'm surprised, honestly. Wait, are you playing on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5?
PS5.
Okay. It's a little sheepy.
Yeah, it's because I played Minecraft for like
Oh.
14 or 13 years.
Okay.
Because I played this game on Xbox 360.
I'll help you dig some of the road out. See?
A bit. So here and here, I'm not filling in that back portion with anything. So basically just in front of the left side and behind the left side. Funnily enough, also the green concrete here is to make 2 bins, dumpsters one might say. So row of 2 green concrete, gap, 2 green concrete, oak trapdoors on top, they look like bins. Garbage cans, whatever. Double up on them if you like. It doesn't matter. It's just to look like bins, dumpsters, whatever you want to call them. A place where you throw rubbish, trash. Who cares? That's what those are. So that is what the outside of your KFC will look like. So very, very happy with this so far. But what do we do now? So we're actually going to move inside, and we are going to use. We're just going to start. Now that we have too many materials, by the way, things are annoying a little bit clogged up. But we need the quartz bricks. We need red concrete. We need smooth quartz stairs. We need. We need end rods. We need both of the carpets. There we go. Okay, we'll clear them. Chains, lanterns, and then we'll need paintings and all sorts of stuff. But this will be what we're going to start off with mainly. So as we come inside of KFC, I think that it's light enough in here that it's not really a problem. So what we'll do is we'll rip up the floor and we will replace it with quartz bricks. Why quartz bricks? Because it looks very clean. That's it. And KFC.
How do you feel being on PlayStation now then, JJ?
Huh?
How do you feel that you're on PlayStation 5 now, JJ?
I feel much better. The PS5 is quiet, so I can actually hear
What you're doing. Oh, no.
what am I doing? I'm building my KFC.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
So,
Jesus, there's bats in here. There's bats. Why is there bats in my restaurant?
It's more quiet in your...
Mob griefing.
when you're doing your
Mob
live streams and stuff.
Oh no, did I just... Oh, I got rid of some mobs. Why is there bats in my KFC? Excuse me, we don't sell bat-flavoured chicken. We only sell chicken here. Do you know what bats are? These stupid flying thingies
Yeah, I know.
that in the dark. It's because I don't have any light in this restaurant yet. Okay. Ow. Wait. Oh, well. Thank you. It was not really necessary, but thank you for the light. Now I can see,
You
but
can easily
mate,
destroy
just
them
to
when
let
you're
you know,
done.
I'll destroy these torches, because I will be, building some actual light into the restaurant, so, yeah. Are you starting to build your school?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start. I'm finishing off the road quickly. Then I'm gonna start.
Where's
It's
your
about how
mum?
big it is. This isn't about how long that it's gonna be.
Do you have enough space to build it?
Yeah, it looks like I have enough space. I could add a bit of edging right here,
Yeah.
so it looks more realistic,
That's the whole
or some
Yeah.
fencing or
So,
something.
the quartz bricks are actually a perfect material. And if you want to make mega fancy for all of the chickens like that, but I know there's an important distinction between this half of the restaurant and the opposite half. So I'm going to take. I've got great concrete, so from the doorway here, I want to create a split, and I want to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grey
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
concretes here. Gap of 1, red concrete, gap, red concrete. Extend the red concrete up like this, and then extend the left side here back by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we'll actually make it 6. And then I want to say 6. And I think that we can just connect it to this back wall here, and then that will give us enough walk room back here. So what you can then do, and first I'm just going to grab the equipment. So I'm just going to dig out the entire floor inside here just whilst I still have access to it. I'm going to replace this using the quartz bricks. And then we're going to extend red concrete up like so. I mean, it might even be better. No, I think it's fine actually to leave the grey in. And then we're just going to seal this room off. This is a toilet. That doesn't sound right. It's a toilet. These are the toilets. So here. And then we're going to dig the rest of this floor out. This is where the employees would be cooking, serving, eating. I'd be doing a lot of eating, if I worked at a fast food place or any food place. I think I'd probably be in this particular back portion, away from the customers, eating all of the chicken. So, just gonna dig out all of this, and we can replace it using the quartz. Yeah, I don't think that we've made it. Yeah, we've got 3 rows to work with back here, so that should be just fine. So, get all of this. We'll lay out the structure a little bit more, although what we want to do is we kind of just want to devise a system where we're going to be placing tables. So, just next to the door, like right here, as you walk in and turn to the right, I want a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 red concrete. Gap of 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 red concrete. Perfect. And then we're going to have basically just tables and chairs. And I kind of want them laid out in such a way that there's a single table and a double table. And I want there to be end rods in front of the tables, or in front of the chairs. And then the tables are made out of alternating red and white. So, just like this.
Have you started building the school yet?
2 between the tables.
Yes, I have.
So,
okay.
So there is a gap of. There is a gap of 6 between the red concretes, right? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in this row, it actually lines up with the counter, so that's perfect. So here, we would have another row of 4 red concrete, a gap of 2, and then another row of 4 red concrete. And then that way you can actually like navigate the restaurant around. And then if you wanted to, you can place the seating in such a way that it is like opposite to the opposite side. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining this, but hopefully it should become obvious what I've just done there. And you might like that a little bit better, and the carpets will not like the carpets will like be opposite each other as well. So it just looks a tad little bit more interesting, I think, instead of just like having just having a mirror, essentially. Along this back wall, we need the smooth quartz slabs, and we're actually going to have it attached to the back wall. It's going to be like along the grey concrete. I'm going to leave a gap of 2 between the toilets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gap of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that kind of mirrors the seating situation. And then I think that it's alright just to have kind of like end rods every other row. And then for these, because there's a lot of white involved, I'm going to make all of the seats just red carpet, just like this. But I'm not happy with the light situation. I would like there to be a tad little bit more light. There's not really a good place to, like, there's not an even way to place light
JJ.
in this place.
Yeah?
So,
Do you want to see how big the school's
what I've
going to be?
considered is we can take this
Yeah.
middle window.
Alright, come to me then and I'll show you.
We can place chains extending down.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna come back and build this KFC. Just gonna quickly check to see. Oh! Not bad. Okay.
Do you think that is a good size?
Do you think so?
Do you think?
Yeah, looks pretty good. Wait, are you gonna add sorry, are you gonna add, like a little, what do you call it again? An area where students go to lunch and then they play.
At lunchtime, what is it?
I don't know what
A
it's called.
playground.
Yeah, playground or some like basketball areas and stuff.
Yeah, I will add one, but it's not in the video, so I'll have to try and custom
In the
make
video,
one.
what do you mean?
I'm watching a video of it.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I'm gonna get a bottle of Prime to keep me going.
Yeah, Dylan's building a school after.
Which Prime should I have? Ice Pop or Tropical Punch?
It depends on which one's better.
Well, I'll have the Ice Pop.
Okay.
The ceiling leading. Okay, and again, this is all convoluted to it. So a little bit difficult. But basically, we take the middle of the window. We'll have chains that kind of just sit either side.
Have you had Prime before?
No, my mum's not allowed. My mum said I'm not allowed it.
Line them up with the end of the table.
Why aren't you allowed it?
The ends of the table.
I don't know.
Then we'll leave
It's a hydration drink.
Here. And then perhaps we could have it like.
JJ, it's a hydration drink. You should be allowed it.
Hopefully,
Yes.
this is all making sense. So here.
I don't know.
Here.
My mum said I'm not allowed it, so.
We've got 4 sets. Or
Well, mums make the rules.
Ends. But anyway, we're hanging lanterns from them. I only want 1 row of chain. 2 row I think would be too low. 2 row too low.
Oh yeah, I might put a sign up. What? It's just like McDonald's
If you think it looks
in England, so I might need you to make a
feel free to change
school sign for me, mate.
Sure.
I mean, alternatively, you can even make like
But not now. Maybe when I've built it.
Okay.
So like you could have like a corner table like here, for instance. Like if you wanted to shake things up a little bit, like I don't think you'd really get, like, I guess you could just extend this across here as well, and then we could still maintain, so like you'd be able to get like an extra seat here. Like if you just wanted to change things up a little bit, I mean that's more than possible. So I'll just like kind of like leave that to your imagination. Like if you can still navigate everywhere, so that's fine. I want to place pictures, kind of just like about the place. Why do I want to place paintings? Because I just think that it kind of like makes things a little bit nicer and a little bit brighter. I'm using a collage of paintings, so I'm just going to use. Well, I haven't really worked. That's fine. Just a collage of paintings. It doesn't have to mean anything.
This doesn't have to be my city. It can be our city. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if you could hear me. Are you still building the school? Hello?
1 second. I'm trying to do some maths here.
Okay.
Seeing if I can figure out if I've done all this right.
I'm gonna quickly check out his school.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I think you done it correct.
Yeah, it has to be 13 to the sides, 19 down here, 55 across there. Feels like I've done something wrong. It doesn't look the size of the...
Well, if you're unsure, then just count it again.
Yeah, I am. I'm just double checking just in case if I done it wrong before I start fully building.
Doesn't have to particularly look like anything. We can even, by the way, along the back, something I did consider is we could basically just above the paintings. Well, that's a little bit above the paintings.
Okay, I think's
Above the
correct.
paintings, we could have natural light come in via smaller windows, and that's also like a very strong possibility. I mean, that looks just fine to me as well. We can have bins in here, which can be made out of cauldrons and trapdoors. We can decorate the area with food, which requires item frames and sun. I don't know what else I'm missing. I think I'm good unless we place more paintings here and here. Yeah, maybe we'll even have some more paintings about the place as well up here, but I need a solid block. There we go. So cauldrons can be used in lieu of bins, whether you want to have one.
So yeah, guys, I didn't expect this to be happening in the live, but my friend has joined and he's building a school over there, as you can see. He's building a school.
You expected me to join?
Yeah, I didn't expect for you to join. To actually join and build something.
Or perhaps double up on them and have two. I like one, just kind of like here and about. Item frames kind of like in front, like we can have item frames, we can have pots as drinks. We don't have pots on us, so we'll add that later. But this can be added, this can have chicken, this can have potatoes in it, all that sort of stuff. We can have like a couple of special menu items, like behind where we have this, the sign of KFC, like you can have one piece for, £2 and 3 pieces for blah, 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 blah. Like we can have promotions, always chicken inside of here. We can have the paintings, as I mentioned, so those can be, those are solid. Of course it is solid block here, here, and then whether we want to add, we've not used that painting yet, we have used that painting, we have used that painting, and that one, and that one, I know there's more, and that one, and that, okay, that one will do, but...
So yeah, guys, in the UK, it's school holidays for my friend, and yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
Are you still at school then?
What?
Are you still at school then?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what's the video called?
It's called School in Minecraft / tutorial. That's what it's called.
School in Minecraft. School in Minecraft tutorial.
Yeah, you build on your thing, I'll see if I can build on my thing.
Oh, is it this school by HALNY?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, let's see how you build it. It'll be very interesting.
I can build better than them, but I'm just copying off a video since you've been doing the same.
Yeah, it's a tutorial is just easier, to be honest. Don't you agree?
Yeah, it's less stressing. It's less stressing.
Yeah. Okay, I found the video, so it should look like this. So
When we build a custom house or custom building, it can be very stressing because you can
yeah,
stress over how we're gonna build it.
okay, I'll go continue building my KFC and I'll come back. I'm gonna completely finish off my KFC and I'll come back and see what your school looks like.
Okay.
So, just to, again, like you can have promotions.
Again, if you want to
I also don't
give
want
me
it
some
to
updates,
have
then just let me know.
stuff as well. But
I'll
just
still be
like,
speaking, but I'm just trying
especially
to
that plan
concentrate on
back,
building this
like as you
KFC,
walk in,
okay?
like this. I don't know. I mean, you could even have like again, as I
Okay.
mentioned, like,
We are both
just
concentrating
fried
on our
chicken
builds right
and
now.
stuff, just like one, just prices and stuff like that. You can have more paintings. We'll refine this a little bit later. But for now, I'm pretty happy with how that is all sorted out, quite honestly. So the next thing that I kind of want to tackle, because I think we've got most of the materials for it, and we can just grab what we need a little bit later on. We have the bathroom. So, the bathroom, we need grey concrete for this. We need specifically the upside down posters. Grab it from the inventory. We need cauldrons and doors. And basically, we're just going to have, like, in this corner here, cauldron, gap of one, cauldron, gap of one, cauldron. And we're going to have grey concrete separating all of the cauldron, probably 3 rows in general, in total.
Oh, I
We
lost
need
the building
oak
now.
trapdoors, and we need to just place oak trapdoors on top of the cauldrons. They look like toilets. Oak doors in front, they can be closed. Some of them can be open. You can differentiate. And then across this wall here, I also want cauldrons. I'm going to have one on the end, a gap, and then another cauldron. And then upside down smooth quarter stairs just looks like a counter. And I also want to have kind of like a soap dispenser / dryer above where the cauldrons are. We can even have a couple of
Can you set it there?
on top of the counter here will just do, and perhaps we can even add
I
like an
can't
item
see.
frame here as well, paper in it or something like that. But we'll grab the remaining materials needed a little bit later on. We want to have a door on this, of course, and then we want to have a couple of red concrete. By the way, this side door as well wants to exist, so I just want to fill the floor in here and just add the oak doors, so that's looking good. And again, we aren't 100% done with both of these areas, of course.
Oh,
And
thanks.
also the doors here. How could I forget that? So we want the doors here for the actual KFC. And all of these just need a few more materials to finish them off, but we're kind of just like laying the groundwork, some might say, for the rest of the build. And now we just have to do that exact same thing with the kitchen as well. So for the kitchen, we're just going to want to grab some, might say, for the rest of the build. And now we just have to do that exact same thing with the kitchen as well. So for the kitchen, we're just going to want to grab some grey concrete and some red concrete, and we need these stairs here. And we are going to the left of the toilet, we're going to find the 5th block, and we need the grey concrete for this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's here. We want a row of grey concrete that extends all the way from the ground all the way up to the ceiling, which I'm realising we should drop. So I'm going to add another row of smooth stone. I did say that this was a possibility. Another row of smooth stone here. We're just dropping the ceiling just so that we don't have to make everything so tall, because I don't think that it's really necessary. Just like this. Perfect. So now that we have the row of grey in here, we then want to take the bottom and we want to place 2 upside down quarter stairs. So here and here. And then grey concrete on the end. 2 upside down stairs. 1, 2. Grey concrete on the end. Extend the grey concrete upwards here, like this. And then the grey concretes are going to get all of the grey concretes we can extend backwards by 2 rows, because these all serve some sort of purpose. Like I'll explain in a second. So when I say all of these, I mean there's only 2 compartments. So this is going to be a drinks machine, and this is going to be like where they keep food. Like we can even add a couple of lanterns just here in this position, like in the middle row. This is where they keep food like ready to be served. So we're just going to have this. On the left here, we're also going to have small foot stairs just across the top of these two areas. I'm trying to. I think that we could just fill the back of this in, quite honestly, using grey concrete. Like it's, we don't need this open, but we do need this open. So I reckon we're going to have the middle here. We can have grey concrete, or we can have sea lanterns. And then I want to place just slabs behind this. And there'll be item frames as well. So there'll be item frames here, and this will just. And then we'll just keep chickening this. And then along the back, I want to have this sequence of blocks, right? So I want to have, like in this corner, grey concrete, gap of 2.
JJ, do you want to see it?
1, 2, 3, 4. Then I want a cauldron.
Huh?
And I'm gonna go. Are you going to see how I've done? I'll go and see how you've done.
Or maybe actually.
Someone
maybe
how you've done on it.
We have.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll just have a count space of 3, double cauldron. There'll be a giant freezer here.
I'll have a look at yours.
Okay.
Oh, nice. It's pretty good so far. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna end the video here now. Mate, I have to go now.
You have to go.
Yeah, I have to go to bed.
Okay.
So, end the video here. So,
What I'll do, I'll save the video and we'll watch the rest. Finish it off when I get back on tomorrow, and I'll try and go on a bit earlier.
okay. So, I'm gonna end the video here now. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.